Deal with issues now. Time for negotiations. Get together with us and sit around the table. Show us respect. Exercise good industrial relations. We have signed an agreement. The last time we did so was in 2013. Repeat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me at 339-1670. You can call my office at 238-6716. Those of you that are on our Facebook page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share as we go live. Those of you on our YouTube page, TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. Call my office 238-6716 or my cell phone 339-1670. Now viewers, I do apologize. Last night it was very hectic. Monday we had a test on Synergy TV with new systems, new studio, new office. So I do apologize for not being here. Real Talk is back on the airwaves, Synergy TV from 7 to 8 p.m. a rerun at 10 a.m. the following morning. Now, I am giving you this time, viewers. Call your friends, call your family. Let them know that Real Talk have started. We are going live on Synergy TV, and I will get this break.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, consultant and Leicester businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
To those of you that are up the Caribbean, that are viewing Real Talk, St. Vincent, Grenada, Barbados, those of you in the United States, those of you in Canada, to the scaffolding company in Canada, I forget your name, but I will get it tomorrow and big you up on national television. As we start off tonight, program viewers, now remember, feel free to call in 238-6716. This is our new number. We are waiting on digital connection to get back our other number that we had, 237-3135. So as soon as we get back that number, you will be free to call that number. But as we move on tonight, we're talking about teachers. Teachers assembled at the Brian Lara Promenade on Tuesday to protest against the non-payment of wages from 2014 to 2017. In speaking with Real Talk Media on Tuesday, some teachers have noted that there was no communication with the Chief Procurement Officer, CPO, to increase salaries. They have also noted that teachers have been working with the same salary for about a couple of years. Just imagine, you're working for a salary in 2014, we're in 2019. Everything going up. And are the negotiations going up? Some teachers from secondary school in Central also told Real Talk Media that they want the Minister of Education, Mr. Anthony Garcia, to hear their plea and speak with the Chief Procurement Officer and get them better packages for the new 2019 onwards. You know, viewers, before I go further, I keep saying, without an education, we are nothing. And for the Minister of Education to not to have a meeting, or his advisors not to have a meeting with the teachers of Trinidad and Tobago or with tutor, the President, Lindsay Dudai, to not to have a meeting with him, it shows that you don't really care. Because if the teachers could come out and protest for something that belongs to them, they are seeing that it is causing a problem, and they are asking you, come sit with us, come negotiate with us. What is so hard in giving them an air? Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead.
I'm calling, right? I don't know, today, right? It had an attempted robbery with pertaining to my husband, right? And we called the station to make a report whole day. Up to now, the officers and them never come.
You all spent whole day in the station making a report?
No, we called them because the car was home here. We called them and we asked them if they're coming or if we had to come. They say if the car could start to drive, the car and come down. The car wasn't starting, the glass in the car break and everything. Up to now, they still never come to take a report or nothing.
Wow. And they were supposed to respond to a robbery? Trinidad and Tobago, but hold on, all that got straightened out. One teacher noted that when schools SBAs are given, they have to mark such SBAs at home, and they are not compensated for it. How sad. How sad. Just now you're going to hear teachers might have to come out in June and July, August. Don't be surprised, it's Trinidad. The Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association President Lindsay Dudai spoke to the media on Tuesday about the protest which took place in front. They should have gone in front of the Ministry of Education building. But this protest took place in Port of Spain yesterday.
Our teachers have gotten quite impatient, they have gotten quite frustrated, they have gotten quite angry about the non-commencement of salary negotiations because our teachers are working in 2019 really, and in fact on 2014 salaries. In fact today, October 1st is a very significant day because it signals the commencement of the final year of another period, the 2017-2020 period. So while we are approaching or we are into the final year of this second period, we have yet to commence negotiations for the previous period, 2014 to 2017. So what you are seeing here today really is an expression of the frustration of our General Council with the non-commencement of salary negotiations. So our teachers are here today, we have made a call to them to come out, and we want to express our disappointment in terms of what has happened with our salary negotiations.
Welcome back, viewers. I always say education is Hello? I guess we lost that. Switching gears a bit, viewers. Ansel Roger, the OWTU President General, has called on the nation to support the union. Foreign exchange into the economy. Now, we're talking about exchange, foreign exchange. For some time now, Trinidad and Tobago have been lacking foreign exchange. Businessmen in Trinidad and Tobago cannot get foreign exchange to sustain their businesses. Many businesses have closed its door in Trinidad and Tobago because they cannot get money to pay their suppliers. I suggested we have the Couva Hospital. In the medical field, because these days everybody going to the doctor. Is swine flu, is dengue, is heart, is kidney, is organ failure. Now, we had the Children's Hospital built and put down. What is the easiest way to develop foreign exchange in Trinidad and Tobago? Our present government were going to spend $1 billion for a hotel in Tobago. You're taking that same $1 billion and you're investing it in the Children's Hospital and you're upgrading it. You're upgrading it to state-of-the-art equipment and technologies. So people from up the Caribbean, instead of fighting to go to the States to do an operation, you could come right to your neighboring countries, right here in Trinidad, and do your operation. And what will you be gaining? Hundreds of thousands of dollars in US currencies. But we choose to open a pharmacy. How sweet. Just now you might hear us selling sweetie in the pharmacy. No doubt that. Roger also addressed the concern with lack of transparency in the bidding process. However, one requirement in his defense was that the confidentiality. You want transparency? You want the public know, and now you want confidentiality. Is that what you really want, Mr. Roger? Just a question to you. Roger further stated that once a process is completed and they have responded to the Ministry of Finance and the government of having won the bid, they will make all the information available to the public. So my question is, the refinery, Trinidadians was working in the refinery, why not make it transparency as you go along with your plan? So people would know exactly what you're doing. Now, you can't ask for the support of the people when you're doing confidentiality business, you know. Because the people want to know what's going on. And once there's transparency, once the document is coming to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, when you ask for support, you will get it. But when you're doing your thing in private, how the people or how the nation of a country can support you? I don't know. You tell me that making sense. You want confidentiality and then you want the nation to support you. What's going on? So we supporting like this then? Yay! We supporting. And boom, we go down in a hole. Think about it. Call her good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
Conversing calling from a tenantless block with St. Francis. I'm a pensioner. I need help. In fact, my house has no drain and the water is backing in my yard. My house is sinking. My house is going down. I talked to the Regional Corporation Superior. I talked to the councillor. I talked to the Ministry of Work. And nobody seems to care. All they know, yes, they are aware about the problem and nothing doing.
What area
and
is
I
this?
need help because 500 feet or maybe less, it have no drain. And this is what causing it. The people to the front, the Ministry of Work, they block the water course. And the Ministry of Work not want those people to clear it. So please, Mr. Ali, help me.
Leave your number with my operator and I will get in touch with you tomorrow. Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, Real Talk Media contacted the coordinator of the Confederation of Regional Business Chambers, Mr. Jai Leela Darsingh, who noted that the Kuva Chambers of Commerce is not just looking for transparency in the sale of the refinery to the OWTU. However, they are looking for the full transparency. You see, it's the same thing I'm saying. It's the same thing I am saying. The Kuva Chambers want full transparency. You can't be the head of OWTU, the president, and you're telling the people, you know what? We're bidding for this. We want a letter support this, but we're doing it privately. How would the people support you when they don't know what they are supporting? It's just a simple thing from me to you, the viewers. You see, it is my job to let you know what is taking place in this country. And I am willing to do that on a nightly basis from 7 to 8 p.m. Real Talk with Saieed Ali, where I bring the issues to you, the people who deserve to know it. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yes, Mr. Ali. The problem that the teachers have from 2014 till now is the same problem the daily paid workers have throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Could you find out for us from NUGFW what's taking place with the daily paid workers with reference to negotiation for that same period with the teaching service, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. You see, when people call in and highlight something, it's because it is affecting them. Not only them, but the country. As I wrap up this story, viewers, Minister Jai noted that he thinks full detail on the sale. Same thing I was saying. Let me read that for you again. Mr. Jai noted that he thinks full detail on the sale of the refinery need to be openly displayed to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago as state asset and now being disposed of. It's the same thing I was saying. Good night. Hello?
Hello, sorry, Mr. Saeed.
Good night,
Good
go
night,
right
Mr.
ahead.
Saeed. Mr. Saeed, Roger, after Roger sell out these workers, Roger helped in bringing down a good working government to put us in this mess we are in today with this PNM government. He wants help from the people of this country. Roger is not going to get it. But you see, I have to be respectful to your show. I can't say what it is I want to say, Mr. Saeed. This man for real? This man, look at what Keith Rowley is doing to this country. And not one day you ever heard Roger talking against this man. But a drag man, he came to every corner of the globe, every corner of this country for Mrs. Prasad Bissessa. And today you are the same people that you come now and destroy their lives. You want help from them, you will never get it. Mr. Saeed, I just want to tell you something again.
Go right ahead.
I just want you to continue doing the good work that you are doing. Don't sell your soul out for nobody. You understand? Because you will see better with what you are doing. Mr. Saeed, can you imagine? Can you just imagine? The auditors prove that the fake oil was real.
Yes.
People were selling oil that they were not getting, right? And getting money for oil that they did not sell to Petrofin. And now we have people coming to tell us that that was a fake, that it wasn't real, that ALV didn't do anything wrong because they're sponsoring their program now, Mr. Saeed? Nah. Something is definitely wrong in this country. The devil, the Lekoto Jambi, is really doing a good job. Thanks a lot, Mr. Saeed. Have a good evening.
Same to you, my friend. Now, viewers, Mr. Jai spoke to Real Talk Media on Tuesday, and this is what he had to say.
We want full transparency on everything relating to the transaction between Patriotic Energies and Technologies Limited, which is wholly owned by the OWTU, and the Guaracara Refining and Paria Petroleum. I think full details need to be open and openly displayed to the public of Trinidad and Tobago, because it is a state asset and it is being disposed, and we need to understand the manner of how it is being disposed, what assets are being transferred. The thing is that we need to bring the facts of this whole transaction to the public. Now, the OWTU indicated in a Republic Day article in the Express that they are fully committed to transparency, which is excellent. So the business chambers are just asking, the Cuba Chamber is just asking for that transparency to be put into.
Now, viewers, Mr. Jai, like myself and others in Trinidad and Tobago, we do not have a problem with locals being ownership of the refinery. Take a look at this.
We have nothing against local ownership. We have nothing against worker participation. We have nothing against a trade union owning a business or some kind of entity. It is their democratic right. We just want everything to be done in a transparent manner.
You see, viewers, locals running the refinery is not a problem. But what we need in Trinidad is transparency. We don't need nothing cooking up behind the scenes. No. And then you want to come and tell me, well, you know, this wasn't good and that wasn't good, and we come and we waste 700 million. No. We have no problem with you owning the refinery, locals especially. I am proud to know that a local could own a big thing such as the refinery. Good night. Hello? Now, viewers, as we move on tonight's program, an official from the Ministry of Works has stated that the traffic and flooding along the Mosquito Creek will soon end, since there are plans for the new roadway to be opened at the end of October. The official further stated that plans are in place to reconstruct the road into an elevated 4-lane accessed in the vicinity of Paria Suite and Mondesi interchange due to poorly engineered road and bridges, an effective seawall, not effective seawall, an effective seawall, and lack of drainage system, the Mosquito Creek becomes impassable when rain falls. Now viewers, we have seen this often. Even when the tides are high, the water just gush into the street. It's like the wall means nothing. Very soon, vehicle owner will be at ease without having to worry about damages to the vehicle when they are flooding caused by high tide and rough sea. All you need to do is raise the wall. Am I right? Am I right, viewers? Somebody talk to me. When the water hit the wall and it splash onto the road, that don't mean to say you have to fix the road. You have to put up a higher wall. Common sense. You don't need an engineer to tell you that. I could tell you that. Caller, good night. Hello?
I hear a lot of people talking on the...
You hear people talking? That's Saieed Ali, you hear him talking. But thank you for calling. Minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinaran, stated that there is no election gimmick. Listen carefully, it's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Mr. Sinanan, the Minister of Works and Transport, saying there is no election gimmick in the upcoming major road project, such as the Valencia to Toco, the Wallafield to Sandy Grande, the Maruga Upgrade Road, and San Fernando 2.14 Road Rehabilitation Project. Let me tell you something. In Trinidad and Tobago, we are so smart in Trinidad that there's always something going on behind the scene. We so smart in Trinidad that we just outsmart we ourselves sometimes. I'm telling you. All you feel is joke? Call good night.
Good night, Saieed. I just want to tell you you're doing a very good job and keep it up.
Thank you, my dear. All you think is joke, viewers? Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan indicated that the ministry had undertaken 14 projects since the PNM administration has been in power. He further stated that this type of construction does not finish within 1 or 2 years, but they can sometimes take up to 5 years. We talk about a whole term for a political party. 5 years, I'll keep in mind, election coming next year. Rohan Sinanan also noted that some projects are expected to be completed by the end of 2020, along with regular drainage and road rehabilitation programs. Viewers, in Trinidad and Tobago, I keep saying all the time, if the councillor work with the MP and the MP work with the Ministry of Finance, let me tell you something. We could have proper road in Trinidad, We could have proper road in Trinidad, But when you hear you want to fix on the east and you're forgetting the west, it's a heck of a thing. When you have 41 MPs and you're only hearing 5 all the time, where the rest? This is why Real Talk have been created, to bring the issue to you, the people. Call good night. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but stay locked on. If you haven't made your phone call to your friends and family, now is a good time, and I will hear from you right after this break.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropical City. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali. Consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. With just only less than 1 week again, the 2019-2020 budget will be read out in Parliament by the Finance Minister, Colin Imbert. I hope all are looking for goodies, because I'm looking for goodies too, Real Talk conducted surveys in various of communities throughout Trinidad to undertake what the citizen may think or may not come out of the 2019-2020 budget. I would like to open the phone lines to hear what you, the viewers of Real Talk, think will come out of the 2019-2020 budget, which is scheduled to be read out on Monday, October 7, 2019. So let me hear what you have to say, viewers. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Saeed. Well, don't forget the star of this nation for 4 years. So this budget, they're going to give it a happy budget, a sweet condensed milk budget. That's what we're going to have. The mama guy and feel that we're going to forget what they did us for 4 years. That's how the politics is in this country. So expect some goodies coming out of the budget, but I hope the citizens of this country do not fall for that.
True.
Because they starved us for 4 years. Mr. Saeed, look at the highway from Chaguanas, the southbound lane. Right in the Freeport area, there are some potholes. Oh, Lord Father, I hope nobody drop in that pothole, because they're sure to lose their life. They will damage rims, and I don't know what will happen. They're sure to lose their life. And coming all the way down, past Point-a-Pierre there, coming Gasparillo area and all of these areas.
Yes.
Terrible potholes, Mr. Saeed. So I hope the minister who fixing all the road, I hope that is a highway. I hope he take note and fix that also. Thank you very much, Mr. Saeed, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, my friend. Hey, let me tell you something now. We in modern time. We in modern time. We have the Pitch Lake that belongs to Trinidad and Tobago, a resource of the land. We have the oil sector in Trinidad and Tobago. And yet, we are hearing people complaining of low voltage in the area. And when they have low voltage in the area, it damages their appliances. And who refunds these appliances? Because a lot of people have contacted me over the week and saying, Saeed, we are having low voltage, and when our appliances are damaged, we are not getting any response from T&Tech in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you something. In other countries, when they have a low voltage, 10,000 fridge go bad. The electricity company providing 10,000 fridges, you know. Take what I tell you now. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Sadiq.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Sadiq talking about the budget.
Yes.
But the Prime Minister already said that how the budget will be no different to last year.
Yes.
He said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear. I want to thank you all for making Real Talk the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. And viewers, we are now streaming worldwide. So China, you know, I can't talk Chinese, you know. But in China, Real Talk are being viewed around the world. So in different countries around the world that do not understand English, there's a translation to the bottom of their screen. So you know what? Our current affairs program have just went from step 1 to 0. Boom! Oh, you know, I love that word. And I must say, good night to my KFC friend in Princestown, Miss Anisha. Boom! Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead. Hello? I guess we lost that. Moving along, viewers. But the Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, has issued a stern warning to citizens who are harboring or sheltering gang members and or gang leaders. Come back to me, guys. Now, viewers, you know why this be dancing sometime on TV? Did you all know we pushed for the 5 legislations, and today 2 of them are bills? Congratulations to Real Talk. Congratulations to Real Talk. You know why am I saying that? It gives you the citizen power. You know why? To enforce laws. Very soon my intelligent company would be up and running, and all I need is your information on where the gun is, where the marijuana is, where the cocaine is, where the criminals are. You see, I'm going to tell you something, eh? For those of you who do not understand how security works together with good policing. Security works with proper intelligent units. And I must congratulate Sergeant Swamba of CID in Port of Spain. My good friend. Let me tell you something. He cracks a lot of cases throughout Trinidad and Tobago. It doesn't matter what. As long as it is a criminal offense, Swamba knows how to crack it. So I must congratulate him on doing a fantastic job. And how he does it? With proper intelligence. What I am opening, what Real Talk is opening, is an intelligent unit. And all I need is your support. That is all I need. Yeah, but hear this now. All you know how to do spiritual work, you know. And you know that's a very, very private thing. When clients come and just keep it private. So yeah, I'm definitely sure that when all you call me and tell me, Saeed, you know, John Doe, down in Villaville down there. You know, when you go down to the red house on the corner, Man have one license gone, you know. You're not going to remain private, and you know we're going to work on it. So within 2 to 3 weeks, viewers, my intelligent company will be up and running. Now, listen this. What I want to let you have the confidence in, and I know you all have seen it. Remember the 5 legislations that I have pushed for? 2 became bills. They became laws in Trinidad and Tobago. So hence the reason why I could tell you, I will change Trinidad. The way Trinidad is governed by the law, the yesteryear law, it will change into present law. Yeah? Think about it. If I could get talk, if I ask for 5 legislations and they come forward and 2 gone into bill, imagine what I'm doing with the intelligence that you're giving me. Imagine what I'm going to do with the info that is sharing onto me. A is rockabye baby on the treetop. You want to climb the tree and hide? Have a sharp power so to cut down the tree. And have a nice trampoline. So when you fall in it and you're bouncing in silver bracelets. Think about that. Call her good night.
Good night, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, I call it them bars would like Gulf City to Marty in South. Hello?
Yes, go right ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, from Gulf City to South, in South, Gulf City to Marty, the road rail bar. And years now that is on the 6th and it remains the same way.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you so much for highlighting it. Commissioner of Police, Mr. Gary Griffith, stated that if anyone is found guilty of the offense, will face the full brunt of the law, particularly offenders in breach of the Anti-Gang Act. So when we push for the anti-gang and we push for the no bail of repeat offenders, what does that say? Where did you hear it? On Real Talk. Who pushed for it? Real Talk. Why did I push for it? To make sure the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are safe. Yeah? Real Talk did that for you, the viewers. Without asking anybody to fund the program. Yeah. Call her good night.
Saeed.
Yes, my dear.
Pleasant good night.
Same to you.
First thing, I want to compliment you on how ravishing you look. And your studio looks beautiful. Lovely background. But I ain't calling to quarrel tonight. I just want to compliment you. Tomorrow night I call in with my topic. Have a nice night.
Same to you, my dear. You know, like I always say, let me tell you something. Before I just do something, I will sit down. But all I know I just do spiritual work. I ain't ashamed to say that. You can't hide from something that you do. And I am not hiding. I do really business how you want to call me, you know. I really do business. Because if God created me and He gave me this gift, well, I do business how you call me. Now, before I do something, I just sit down. And I will talk to God. I will plan. Now, listen to this. When you wake up in the morning, you give thanks. But you know tomorrow is not promised unto you. So when you get up in the morning, say thank God. Because if you go to sleep, and when you go to sleep, you may not arise. So I just say, Lord, with the grace that you have extended unto me, allow me to see another day. And if I see this other day which you haven't planned for me, give me success. Give me contentment. And let me go on my journey. How many of you know about giving thanks? But we're going back to the commissioner. Recently, 3 men from East Port of Spain have been denied bail after appearing before the court on Tuesday, charged on a gang-related charges So you see, viewers, you see what Real Talk doing? 3 members from a gang less on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. And some people just want to say, Saeed, what you bringing to the table? That is what I bring to the table. And when you see the child sex offender registry now pumping, oh God, I'm waiting for them individuals and them who like to pre. On pre-teens. But let me tell you something. You know, when they go to hunt and you hear them bounce up a lap, in a hole, a lap or a tattoo, then they smoke them out. Let me tell you something. I will smoke all you out. Take what I'm telling you. Because the stand, I decided to stand is to help Trinidad and Tobago. You see, I open my new studio, it's not like closing down, you know. Because if you tell yourself, that I will shut down Saeed, you know. You better know what you're doing, you know. Yeah? You're going to sleep one night, I wonder what happened on my shoulder. I will not allow you to walk into my mind with your nasty shoes to corrupt my mind. Because if I decide to recondition my mind, you might lose your foot. And you know where is that? I'll stop you from entering. So know what you're doing. During the hearing in court, the police prosecutor objected to bail under the Bail Amendment Act 2019, which was passed in the lower house sitting in Parliament on July 31st. The Bail Amendment Bill 2019 was heavily pushed by Real Talk host Saieed Ali, and now to date, October 1st, 2019, it is being used. So when I want to know what Real Talk bring to the table, bail bill. No bail for repeat offenders. Firearm. Yeah? That's what we bring to the table. Child sex offender registry bill up and running. Real Talk push that. Let me tell you something. It has things that are working on that will shock all you know. Take what I'm telling you. The 3 men from Beetham Gardens, Port of Spain, were not called upon to plead the charges against them, which were laid indictable. So no bail. Is a gang member, no bail for you. And we're making it hard now. Is if you're here, police find out that you're harboring criminals. Oh, good. You know, I should push for a bail for that. Yeah? I should push for that legislation, you know. That's a good one. Call a good night.
Yeah, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yeah. You know, the teachers, them, right? They need an increase, right? It's a good thing because they do a lot of work
Yes.
for the children, them, right? So, what they could do, they might get the increase, but the gas price, they could pump the gas price for the budget and set up to pay them.
Thank you, my friend. You know, as you say that, you know, remember when our PM stood on a platform and was telling the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, you might get your back pay or you might get your salaries, but you might lose your job. How many of you remember that? Look how fast you all forget. They get their salary, they get their pay, and they lose their job. When you're talking, talk real talk. Call good night.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yes, the government, people are shocked that they didn't went to the Bamboo area and the flood area. But people don't realize 7 people died on the sea and they never reached. So how they will go for flood? And what the government did since in power to help any community or any individual since they're in power. So, and now we're looking at election coming. You're seeing CPF gang with 15 and 20 people coming 10 feet of work. So, it's only an election ploy, and this budget, who looking out for things, only fooling themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. The MP from Mayaro, Mr. Rushton Parry, noted that he is convinced that Trinidad East Coast can be developed into a popular destination for visitors, both local and international. Mayaro and environs will be enhanced with a boardwalk reaching to Ottawa. There are plans to furnish the area with jogging, cycling tracks, and other recreational facility. Currently, the Manzalina Coastal Erosion Seawall is under construction with the Ministry of Works and Transport. The Manzalina Beach facility is the only site currently vested under the Ministry of Tourism. You know, for the longest while we are hearing nothing about tourism in Trinidad, you know. For the longest while, you know, we are hearing nothing about tourism. Where are these ministers? Where are these advisors? Where do they go? Local election, they come around. Election time, they come around. After that, where they going? They vanish into thin air. How sad, how sad, how sad. Now listen to this. Both husband and wife appeared before a San Fernando magistrate charged with relation to the rape of a 13-year-old girl. Husband and wife, following investigation done, there was an allegation that the girl was raped in 2015, but the incident was not reported. Let me pause there for a minute. You see the Child Sex Offender Registry and the Child Sex Offender Bill? Let me tell you something. Whether it be the mother, whether it be the father, whether it be the grandmother, whether it be the grandfather, whether it be the niece, whether it be the nephew, whether it be the uncle, whether it be the auntie, or even the neighbor, anytime you hear of an underage girl being molested, do not hesitate to call 339-1670 or 238-6716. You know why? Your calls are confidential and I will act on it. I am not the police, you know. But if I tell you stand up, and if I tell you run, let me tell you something. Let me see the dust pass. Because just how I get the bills and the legislation to go forward in Parliament and to come up in the House, and legislation become legislations, and legislations become bills. I'm going to tell you something. It's a different Trinidad and Tobago in the near future, you know. Take what I'm telling on you. So do not hesitate. Once you know of a friend or a family or a cousin, feel free to call. Because molestation of a female individual is where you shatter their world. You know, if you have a glass window and you hear you break down that glass window or a ball go through that glass window, it remains shattered until you fix it. When somebody gets raped, you can't fix that. Their whole world are shattered. Very soon, I will start pushing for loud music in bars. You know why? People have been complaining from Monday to Monday, 7 days for the week, music blasting in their ears and they can't sleep. And the proprietors of bars do not care. I will show you how to take care of this now. Hold on. Where is the EMA and noise pollution in Trinidad? How many people or how many clubs or bars or however you want to call it have went before the court for loud music? Say something, somebody. Because if I'm talking foolishness, I intend to talk dotishness. Take what I'm telling on here. Call a good night.
Yeah, good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, down by the creek there, boy, for the last 5 years, right? And they was fixing the road and fixing by the creek and filling it up with boulders and all them things. But the people, they are what that, they want to run a car with both bottoms.
Thank you, my friend. Now back to the 13-year-old girl who was raped. However, an arrest was made last Friday. The 33-year-old husband was charged for sexual penetration of the girl who was under the age of 17. The wife was also charged for failing to report the offense. You see what I'm telling all you? You see what I'm telling all you? So if you hear you know something, let me tell you something. If all you don't trust the police, call me. Call me. Come see me. Come see me. I am located on Caroni Savannah Road. Come see me. And we will deal with the matter. Moving on, viewers. Not yet. Let me tell you something. You see this individual standing here? I am like a pillar, you know. You have to come on more than a bulldozer to move me, you know. You have to get more than a crane, you know. Because if you hear something physically is going on with me and you hear I can't deal with it, I will go in my prayer room, you know. The pastor have a prayer room, the pundit have a prayer room, the imam have a prayer room, the Baptist, the Orisha, the Catholic. Let's say something now. Call a good night. Hello?
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 Go right ahead. He like he want to talk. He might talk tomorrow night. Viewers, Real Talk, we are back on the airwaves. A new studio, new upgrades. Thank God for that. I thank you for making us number one. Our rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. We will be back here live Thursday night for another round of Real Talk with Saieed Ali. And I expect you to call in, voice your concern, voice your opinion, and highlight things that need to be highlighted in your area. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but I would like to thank you once again for making us number one. Remember to share our page, share our live stream, tell your friends and your families about Real Talk. This is the only platform in Trinidad and Tobago that deals with the issues and gave you news in depth and the opportunity to call in and vent your frustration, to vent your complaint. How do I listen? I gave you my undivided attention to make your point. So if you all remember, we are back on the airwave. We go live from 7 to 8 p.m. Monday to Friday. We run the following day at 10 to 11 a.m. I am located on Caroni Savannah Road. Feel free to stop in. Those of you that are having spiritual problems, 238-6716. That's my office. That's also our line in studio. 339-1670 is where you can contact me. Those of you, hey, before I say that, my newly launched company. You know when you hear lend people money and then feel hard to give it back? As long as you have a receipt or a signed document, come check me. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but do join us tomorrow. Be safe, enjoy your night, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Real Talk with Saieed Ali.